Today's adventure takes us into the rugged and hostile Anza-Borrego Desert, where we'll explore the Fish Creek Wash, through the towering walls of Split Mountain, and then on to the narrow passes of Sandstone Canyon. Our Intrepid group consists of 2 fearless 4-wheel truck drivers, a grizzled yet handsome backcountry guide, and a couple other guys who had gas money. Before the trip begins, the trucks undergo a final inspection. Any breakdown out here can be dangerous, and the towing bill astronomical. Let's get a picture of the truck before it's all scraped, gouged.
Yeah. I don't know, is that new?
Oh. His value's gone down.
That is a scratch.
Wow.
Where'd that come from, Ron?
Looks like a door did it. Notice there is no water, only sand. This is due to the famous Charles Hatfield, whose secret rain-making techniques brought upon the Great San Diego Flood of 1916. Endless days of rain brought millions of cubic yards of sand into the Fish Creek Wash, essentially burying the creek and destroying the surrounding habitat. Many interesting and unique geological features can be seen in the sheer walls. However, our drivers are more interested in going fast, and most of the group doesn't really care about geology anyway, so we press on. Observe Ironman's cautious driving style. Well, hey, it's his truck. Here's a rare formation called an anticline, but that's geology, so we don't stop.
Rock, ow!
Why is your dome light on? Our first equipment failure. Fortunately, it's just a faulty hatch. Nothing the dealer can't fix after a few visits. We close the hatch and press on.
He's praying.
Is he stuck? I hear something grinding. Another equipment failure. Or maybe somebody secretly replaced Mad Dog's transfer case with a coffee grinder. Our first stop is to explore the mysterious wind caves. The trail is steep and challenging. Many of us are out of shape and wish we had stayed home.
Is this the top? There's the caves right there.
When hiking in the desert, the only thing more important than water is to dress better than everyone else in your group. Walking among these sculpted caves causes our subconscious primeval nature to surface.
Strike a pose.
In the distance past the mud hills, you can see the elephant knees, an ancient reef. These strange wind-carved concretions resemble surrealistic sculptures or a cutaway model of my inner ear.
Come again.
The caves remind me of my own home, where my lovely wife will be anxiously awaiting my return.
Did you miss that on Carrie?
She had to work today, but even if she didn't, she wouldn't be here. She's pregnant. The baby doesn't like sandstone.
Look at Marcus, how professional. Okay, that's fun.
This is what happens when you don't water your lawn. Even in December, we still saw a few Ocotillo blooms.
Hey, don't follow me too closely. slow that up. Quicker, quicker. I reduce the occurrence of those.
It is difficult to survive out here in the harsh desert without the comforts of home, but we adapt.
What you doing?
I'm trying to take a leak.
In preparation for the treacherous Sandstone Canyon drive, Mad Dog practices his rock climbing technique. Nice form. Whereas the Iron Man relaxes to his favorite tune.
Yeah, flash flood or an earthquake at this point would pretty much suck.
After about 2 miles, Sandstone Canyon becomes very narrow, tire shredding, door crunchingly narrow.
You guys watch this side. My bumper gonna hit?
Mad Dog attempts to squeeze his truck through, only to be denied by the cruel Sandstone.
Why?
Look at that tire, dude. Why is it clean on that spot?
Since we couldn't drive any further, we decided to explore the narrow canyon on foot. The flat, relatively easy walk made complaining difficult.
I'm seeing people from Tuscan Raiders now.
Once you clear it out,
Here, Raphael.
Sandstone Canyon contains many rain-carved slots. Some are hundreds of feet long. Exploring a slot is not for claustrophobic people, and hard hats are highly recommended, especially since these wedged boulders may break loose at any time. Fall down. I wonder what it's like to be in here during an earthquake. Then again, I decide not to stay. This is where I got stuck.
Just jump.
So like this.
climbs down.
Yeah, because he's like 6'9".
That was it.
Well, I did it from higher earlier.
As the sun began to set on our adventure, we hurriedly drove out of the canyons, back to the Fish Creek campground, back to civilization, back to TV and video games, back to food and water, and most important, back to the restrooms. And that's where that rock hit, and that's where that rock hit.
Where?
You can't have a proper end to the Fish Creek adventure without a celebratory feast of course, fish tacos.
Oh, hey.
Mmm.
He's reading. Get it while he's eating. Show it. Seafood? Seafood. Okay. Take my mouth. Come on. Gotta do something, Raphael.
Smile.
Jesus. I got a piece.